A lot of my listeners, unfortunately, are not in a great place. Often they are either in the midst of a divorce, just beyond divorce, or the other thing about January is that it is nationally known as divorce month because it is the time of year where we divorce attorneys find that many people start reaching out because they're thinking about divorce. So a lot of people at this time of year going into a new year may not be feeling so happy, may actually be thinking happiness is not going to happen for me. And I know you had some thoughts on that.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, a lot of my clients come to me at the same place. Like a lot of clients don't go to coaching because their life is great. They go because there's a lot of problems and they're in a dark place and they don't know how to get through a challenging situation. So I can relate to that too. When I was growing up, I mean, I was going through some really hard, dark times. My parents got divorced. My dad was an alcoholic. My sister passed away when I was 11. She was 18 in a car accident. So when I was growing up, I didn't understand the word happiness. I didn't think that that was something that I was worthy and deserving of throughout my lifetime, right? So we all go through very hard, challenging times. There's not like certain people on this planet that were just gifted a happy life and others that weren't, right? We have a lot of challenges and they're going to keep coming up. It's not like once you get through challenges in your childhood, then you just have no more for the rest of your life. Big, heavy, dark, challenging things are going to happen. And I walk my clients through this 3-step process to overcoming a challenging situation. First of all, to preface all of that, to make sure that you are feeling all your feelings. I don't want to, tell anyone to like stuff things down and just brush over things. Yeah, put on a happy face and you'll all be fine. Feeling all your feelings, meeting those all with a lot of understanding is always the pre work, right? But step one in my 3-step process is step one is to focus on the end result of what you do want. So the end result of what you do want, the general end result of what you want. So when someone is going through a divorce or going through a hard time, we often are ruminating over the experience, right? We're sitting in
Right.
the experience and it feels dark and it feels heavy. And we're going through the details of it. Oh, the next time that I have to go in front of the judge, and what if my lawyer's this, and my ex is probably going to do this. And we're just ruminating over the problems. And we're placing orders to just create more drama and more hardship and more, of the challenge. So when the minute that you notice that is happening, that I'm sitting in the challenge and in the drama, to look to, okay, so what do I want? What's the general end result of what I want? What would it look like to be on the other side of this challenging situation? And then step 2 is to give it away to a higher power. And I'm not a religious person. I'm a very spiritual person. I believe in kind of everything. I believe in our own higher guidance, right? And there's been many times in my life when I was having a challenging situation and where I forgot this piece of giving it away, like letting go and letting God, or whatever you want to call it. But when I give things, when I would finally get to a place where I'd be trying to do it on my own and trying to do it on my own and trying to do it on my own. And then I went, oh, wait a minute. Maybe I should just give it away. Detaching from it is really a powerful process. And step 3 is to safeguard your happiness, to focus on the little moments of things, the little bubbles of happiness that you can find throughout the day. Because we often think when we're going through a hard time, we're like, oh, there's no happiness. Nope, nobody can be happy. Absolutely not. This is when we need to be the happiest. We need to do those little things that bring us joy. And so whether the word happiness sometimes is like too much for people. So call it moments of peace, call it little bubbles of joy, whatever you want to, but what things throughout the day bring you that relief and that peace and that joy? Find those things as much throughout the day as you possibly can. Like make that your full-time job right now.